It started in Seoul. It took me too long to figure out Doom couldn't be trusted.
I mean, the name shift tipped you off.
I know. Now everyone hates me.
Right, you're a pop star, used to adoration. Not a problem I've ever had. But something else is going on here, isn't it? That song was bewitching these people. I could even feel it worming into my head. Kept me from helping you earlier. But you didn't seem affected.
I'm in position. Make my brain so wide or different. And that song sucks.
Agreed. But it's worse than that. It's dangerous. And it's very popular. You don't want to tarnish your image, do you?
Trump.
See, man, I make one corny-ass joke about Luna Snow, and now we trying to cancel Luna Snow. Irregardless, she's going on a world tour in this one shot. So guess what? Let's go. I'm in Seoul, Korea, as everyone's anticipating the arrival of Luna Snow. Stage manager's kind of nervous about her first big appearance since Doom fell. She's not worried. She's going to introduce everyone to herself. She does. She's rocking out. But there's some people who are not rocking with her, especially since she helped Doom take over. Screams start coming in. The boos start coming in. This began to throw snowballs at Luna Snow, for God's sakes. Concert security ends up coming between the protesters. And as they're pushing the protesters, they end up pushing a little girl. Enough. Luna ends up using her powers to freeze the security guards as well as the protesters, so the little girl is safe. Protesters don't care. They're still booing her for what she did with Doom. Mr. Bach, Luna's manager, ends up showing up. He tells her, actually, I'm not a manager as of today. You're just way too controversial right now. So they're moving on. So Mr. Renard ends up coming. He introduces new artist by the name of Vibe. Hold up, her song says good vibes and Luna Snow's and Marvel Rivals. The jokes write themselves, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Renard tells Luna Snow, it might be time for you to retire. Go 1 month later, and Luna Snow's performing in a bar. Then she begins to get booed. You're so corny. You're corny. Your mom cut your hair. Yes. Well, she did a pretty good job. Thanks. Luna's trying to find a way back out into the spotlight with her new sound and a new look that will probably end up being the skin in Marvel Rivals later. But as she's done, she ends up hearing a robot sing the songs from the new star Vibe. Everyone's loving it, enjoying it. Robot even gives them money. The bar owner from earlier looks a little weird and bewitched. Instantly, Luna just knows the vibes are completely and utterly off. Of course, she instantly freezes the robot in its track. But everyone's mad that she did that. Free shot did not work. Continue to send out vibes to everyone until Sunfire came down and took the robot down. They asked Luna, what's going on? While everyone is still booing Luna. Gives Sunfire a brief description of what's going on, so they decide it's time to stop this superstar song once and for all. Arrive in Manila, and Mr. Renard is thanking Wave for showing up at this concert for Vibe. He notices Wave doesn't seem impressed. Ask her, do you have a redefined taste, or are you wearing earplugs? Wave tells him, I'm just using this to filter out the music so she can focus on her job. Vibe's music ends up summoning 2 gigantic sea monsters. Wave goes into action. She's doing her best to kind of get rid of the monsters, but they don't seem to be going away. Still bewitched by the music. That's when Luna Snow and Sunfire pop up to help out. Sunfire directly cuts off the music. Luna Snow ends up freezing the sea monsters instantly. Wave thanks Luna Snow for telling her to wear earplugs, especially considering that song sucks. Sunfire notices Vibe and her manager end up disappearing. They all continue the world tour. They arrive in Central Park, New York City, and they end up recruiting one of the greatest superhero musicians, Rick Jones. They waste no time and they get to work freezing the good vibes robots. More robots come to attack them, but Rick goes behind everyone, destroys the musical equipment, stopping the song. Then Rick ends up getting smacked into a wall. This wasn't exactly my plan, says Vibe's new manager. For we end up seeing that it's Star Fox, brother of Thanos, who's been causing all this trouble. We're seeing how the world's filled up with so much hate, wanting to bring a little love. Use Vibe to amplify his power of seduction. And Star Fox asks, Luna Snow, you've got the spark I need, and I can give you everything you've ever wanted. Promising her she'll be the greatest performer who ever lived, and the greatest hero. No one will remember the bad mistakes she's made. Everyone will love you. That's when Luna snaps out, accepts her mistakes, but she's not going to get tricked again. Not by another fascist. Star Fox breaks out of the ice wall briefly, and he gets attacked by Good Vibes. His vibe is still singing her song, bewitching Star Fox. I'll tell Star Fox to be a good boy and go home. I apologize for what happened, but everything's okay. It really wasn't her fault. But everyone's still booing. Bob asks Luna Snow, what's next? No manager, no label, no fans? Luna Snow says, I don't know, kid. Maybe we just vibe. A hell of a one-shot for Luna Snow. Rival's greatest healer. I'm totally joking, but again, I'll see you guys later. Take care of yourselves. Make sure you show some support to your specialists. Work hard to heal you.